Drama. Let me fill you in. Is this TV gonna do something yet? So yes, it's true. There are a bunch of different people that are starting to quit Danny's World. And today I saw the Danny's World player count drop below 100,000 for the first time in I don't know how long. With that being said, a lot of people are saying it's lack of updates, it's lack of this, it's lack of that. Well, what if I told you it was for a completely different reason altogether? Kind of feels like I'm falling off. Might quit. This person made a post, but then had to point out that they're not quitting. I'll quit Danny's World. The creator of Lola, which is one of my most popular videos, is quitting. This guy quit Reddit 6 months ago. But besides just people quitting, I also have a story. A player known as Mark recently got to floor 400 in Danny's World, but it came at a cost. They ended up getting banned. So we're gonna talk about the ban. We're gonna look into why people are quitting Danny's World. If I were you, I'd buckle up. We're in for a long ride. Let's get it. I frequent Reddit because A, it's funny, and B, sometimes it gives me funny ideas. Like, what is this? What is this? There's a dude that has a tissue box of tissue. And then other times there's things that I don't want to see. For example, this person posting really cool Bobette art and the first comment being fat. So it's stuff like that, right? So then I stumble upon posts like this as well. Mom said it's my turn to talk about the drama. And in case you're wondering, as I alluded to it before, there is a bunch of Danny's World players that are quitting. Okay, so this whole thing is completely and utterly childish and stupid. As a small artist myself, I can understand how annoying it is when you're lucky to maybe get 15 upvotes and 2 comments on a drawing. But quitting just to get attention, that ain't it, chief. In case you're wondering, there are a bunch of Danny's World artists that are quitting because of upvotes. As you guys can see, Reddit has a ranking system where you can either upvote or downvote posts, and people want that juicy upvote because it gives them Reddit karma. And as you can see right here, Technical Emu says, kind of feels like I'm falling off. Might quit. Oh yeah, by the way, Reddit is a toon now. I don't know what that means. Oh wait, they drew themselves. Okay, I got it. But the top comment being, most active Reddit users have been there. Also off topic, but it's PV me that the downvote button is Reddit. Oh, that is irrelevant. I think that's the problem with this community. The artists there mostly only create for engagement and praise. You don't remember how to create for yourself, not others. This is especially a problem with younger artists, which fandoms got a lot of kids. And yet, people in the comments are still talking about how many upvotes the post got. And then you got posts like this from Nicole that says, I'm not complaining or anything. I just find it interesting that one got a lot more upvotes and attention than the other, and I think it might be something that I did in one. I'm not sure. So as you can see, there's a post of one to the left of Brightney and then one to the right of Gigi. One saying, let's go gambling, while the other one's Brightney or Brightney. Once again, coming down to how many upvotes they got. Yeah, Reddit is weird. I posted something. A day later, someone else posted the same thing. I got 2K votes. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. So many other YouTubers right now are freaking out too because, oh no, I'm not getting as many views. Yeah, me either. What do you think I'm gonna do? Cry a freaking river? No, I'm gonna keep creating because it's what I like to do. Ah, man, calm down. And then in the comment section, people are talking about Reddit's algorithm and their speculations as to why but why does it matter? What is this though? Oh, wow, okay. I was just swearing. That's enough. So many people are quitting that literally Astro's about to quit now. This is insane. But unfortunately, there's also very popular creators that are quitting as well. People that you can tell genuinely and truly enjoy the process of what they're doing. However, they're quitting because of mental health, being drawn closer and closer and feeling the pressure of the need to post or the need to perform. I feel like this happens several times. I've been through this experience several times as well. You get so caught up staring at your analytics, whether you're on Reddit, you're on Tumblr, you're on Twitter, you're on YouTube, whatever it is, especially being a YouTuber who's been in and out of communities that have started dying several different times, you get kind of caught in this mental rat race. You do mental gymnastics, and it gets really mentally toxic, especially if you lose the joy of doing it in the first place. Either way, it does seem like the creator of Lola is posting again, which is good news, but yet still so many other people are quitting. Like, this guy quit 6 months ago. Why did this guy quit 6 months ago? This post is outdated. Okay. This person's getting annoyed with it. No, seriously, no offense, but I seriously don't think anyone wants to hear of you saying you're quitting. It's getting very annoying. Sure, I'll admit, I'm a crappy artist, but like, I'm not gonna quit because I'm not getting karma. But now, ultimately, we're getting to the real bottom of this. Why are most artists quitting because of no upvotes? I'm also an artist too, and I don't get a lot of karma as other artists, and I don't even care. I just care about my hard work and being happy about it, in my opinion. And guess what? Go figure, this one gets that juicy karma that people want so bad. Most of them are quitting, quote unquote quitting, by the way, quitting, because they saw how much attention V got from their quitting post. I don't understand why so many people feel the need to announce it. Yes, you aren't getting as many upvotes, and yes, it sucks, but you shouldn't let that discourage you. I always saw art as a hobby and passion, not something you only want to do for the attention. Plus, the example aged poorly since V came back. Oh, it was the creator of Lola. Yeah, they did come back. I don't know. The community's kind of in a weird spot. It's in weird limbo la la land. When there's not new content right away, people just freak out. Either way, here's a really important story that I did want to talk about. Merc, I would love to sit down and talk to Merc about this situation, but let's just go ahead and dive right on into it. Merc did a run that was titled World Record Attempt with Bugs in an attempt to keep transparency and fairness in mind. They were admitting to doing a world record attempt. Side note, we are not competing for the official world record of 254 until recognized it as a bugless record. While a new floor record was reached, the run was intended for its own category, a bugged record. One of our biggest mistakes was not making that absolutely clear from the start. Fair enough. So the bug itself was caused by eating a combination of stealth gumballs and stealth candies in a specific order, which set your stealth to -0. Resulted in me being counted as a lower stealth toon than Shelly's, so we could walk past them with twisted without losing them. And while they were doing this, players were putting together information with the intent of getting all the players in the run banned, which apparently some of the members having what was known as beef. And they did end up making it to floor 400, which is freaking sane. And as soon as they died, they opened up and saw a permanent ban, while the rest of the team only received bans of a month. And then they took down all of the VODs to prevent people from doing the stealth bug themselves. These bans started a wave of upset in the Blush Crunch server, as bugs have always been documented and uploaded to YouTube. Good examples of this are the Bobette trinket, the Shelly map release, using AFK spots, and the day the admin panel was open. Additionally, many games actually support bugs and speedruns, such as Mario. This is actually a point I was going to bring up. It gives opportunity to have players find, test, and publish bugs without trying to hide them out of fear, making it easier for developers to find and fix them. Like, just looking at these, some of these speedruns, if not most of these speedruns, have bugs. Like, I remember seeing several different times where people were like glitching through doors in a Mario game to get farther, and then that was established as a traditional world record, with even being told by an X mod that bugs were not a bannable offense that led to the team to assume exploitation. And they were informed by a mod, at the time no longer a mod, using bugs were not a bannable offense. But near the end of the run, the staff told them that abusing bugs are the same things as exploits, according to Roblox terms of service. When asked to cite the rule broken, only Roblox TOS were provided. Blush Crunch has no visible rules on bugs, and understandably, this has left many players shocked, confused, and upset when they decided a permanent ban was a correct choice of action for a player that clearly did not intend harm. I'm not bringing this up to really start drama or anything. This already has more than enough attention. I did comment on their post that I would like to talk to them about this situation, maybe get both sides of the story as to why they were banned. Either way, this goes deeper. I'm definitely leaving a lot of information out, probably ultimately putting a target on my back in this situation too, you know? Needless to say, this was just supposed to be a fun video about why Danny's World artists were quitting, but I feel like the tone has completely shifted. Either way, people always clown on the Danny's World community, so let me show you something I found with the Forsaken community really fast.
Shadow Milk. Cookie. You are so cute. However. I bet they to you. I bet they to you. I bet they to you.
This is the game that you guys love me to play so much. That's gonna wrap it up for me. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the ban. Literally, I'm not trying to start drama here. I just want to know your guys' thoughts. Until next time, later.